All right, welcome to TTYL. I'm going by the name of DJ Little Man. I'm going to try to make some noise for your hosts today, Vanessa, Paige, and Zaire.
Hello and welcome to TTYL, like Little Man said. Okay, so we have such a great show. We have so many things to talk about in TMI.
We do.
Yes, and we have Angela here, our DIY expert, and she has some really great treats she's going to teach us how to make. And our blog question of the day is, what was your worst Thanksgiving experience? So think about it, and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have one though, but I don't know.
Well,
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay, let's get started. I really want to get Zaire's opinion on this. So, Bill Cosby has some rape allegations towards him. So
Allegations.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Alleged.
Meaning it's not necessarily true or fact.
Right.
So far it's 10 women have come forward that apparently Bill
It
Cosby
stresses
has
me out.
attacked.
I'm like a huge Cosby family, huge Cosby fan.
I'm
Zaire?
just. Bill cannot keep his hands out of other people's pudding pops, and I'm just very disturbed by that. Okay, so it's like we were saying backstage. It's like, why wait till now? And I know there's
Why
never
now?
there's never like a right time
Right.
for like, oh, I got raped. But at the same time, it's like, why now?
Yeah. No, that's not funny. We didn't mean to laugh.
Right. I'm
But,
not laughing at rape. Rape is very serious.
This is how I feel. People love Bill Cosby because you like an actor because you fall in love with a certain character or
Right.
characters they play. Bill Cosby is not the person he played
say
on
that.
the Cosby
Don't say
Show.
that.
That's
But not even
him.
the Cosby Show. I mean, he had his reality TV show, and he did kids say the darndest
Right.
things.
Right, yeah.
He wasn't a character then. He was himself.
Yeah, but
No?
he wasn't raping little kids. I mean, that is a different persona. Like him in real life, I have heard people saying him in interviews, he's not that nice. He's not that guy who walks in the house and raises all these kids and keeps everyone in line. He's obviously the guy who jumps on you on the couch when
Slips
you're
Molly
sitting
all
there.
in your pudding and you don't
Yeah,
know
I
it.
mean-
like,
And I understand why come forward now, which also makes me mad because of the statute of limitations. So
Right.
he's not, if this is true, he's not getting in trouble.
right.
You know, there's-
It's just going to be a slap on the wrist. It's a money thing at this point.
Right, he would get sued, there would be a civil suit.
I mean, he can. I hope at this point in his life he could take care of those things easily. No, Bill
Yeah,
Cosby.
he's got the
I
money.
mean, but it's
got the
just
money.
a shame because now you're going to Google him and this
and
is
then
going to come up.
and then this is what's going to
And
make
that
me
will be the
upset.
first time that it happens? No.
Janice Dickinson is the name that's going to come up next to Bill Cosby rape allegations.
She loves these
Really?
5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Her whole
this whole
career has
thing.
been built off of rape allegations, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a noodle. I don't
She
know.
is
I don't even know what
crazy.
I can't continue with this Cosby talk. I'm over it. Moving forward.
Okay, so Obama
Yeah, let's get serious.
had,
Yes.
yes. That's why you wore your suit jacket.
Mr. President.
So the president came out talking about immigration, and he addressed the public saying that if you have a child born in the U.S., that the parents who are illegal immigrants are able to become citizens.
Anchor babies.
Yes,
Yes.
of America.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
So I understand how.
We were discussing this earlier. And I mean, honestly, it's
Because you weren't born.
I wasn't.
America.
I wasn't born here. I was born in the Dominican Republic. So the way that my citizenship worked, it was through my stepfather, so through marriage, et cetera. And within time, there's been different cases, ton of different things. But I mean, it all comes around. We're not so sure if this is necessarily a good thing. I mean, one of the things that he stated is now with this new plan of citizenship, as long as they pay their taxes, they're all well and dandy and welcome, and here's your Social Security and et cetera, et cetera. There's so many different points to make about the topic.
So you think that it's more of a money issue now? Like we want to legalize you guys just to pay taxes and contribute to
I mean,
the
whether the
deficit.
president came out and said this or not, they were going to be living here. So,
So they better pay
I mean,
up, right?
now that he's just making it official. I mean, America was built on immigrants coming here. So
America is built on
why
that.
wouldn't why is it not okay now? Like,
Because it just doesn't feel genuine. Like, you know, we live in like this generation of people who want to be liked and they have to be liked or else it's called bullying. So I feel like it just doesn't feel genuine that he wants to have this initiative, because at the end of the day, it's not we want you to have access to all of our health care and all of our schools. It's
Right.
we want you to pay taxes and have a social security number.
are you dissing the president?
Not at all. Not at all. Don't have people
But you have to
coming
take
for
it there,
me.
Paige. Why'd you do that?
I would still vote for Obama. He could come out today and say everything he wanted to against Beyonce, and I'd still vote for him.
Okay. Hold it right there. Let's get into Beyonce right now. So she put out a
I
video
have
last
been waiting.
night.
I have been waiting.
Have we seen like these clips?
I mean, it's
I'm sorry, and
Wait, no,
I can only say this because Brielle is absent, but I'm over Beyonce.
This is her.
Over her
This
right
ain't
now.
us.
glad you did it. Go sit on that chair over there.
No.
So the song is called 7-Eleven.
What is it called?
I don't know if it's 7-Eleven or I Know You Care. I've been hashtagging both. I don't.
Okay, good. Let's be safe. You
both.
don't want Beyonce to get mad at you.
Right.
I saw something on Instagram. I don't know if it was on Instagram or Facebook, but it was like, girls love Beyonce so much, she could do anything and not get away with it. And they had like a meme of her like throwing the baby in the ocean.
Yeah, they said
And
that.
it was like people being
quote.
like, Beyonce, get rid of her.
Yes.
Like, honestly, Beyonce can't do anything wrong. Like, that video.
She can do so many things wrong, and this entire video is just wrong. Like, first of all, what is she saying?
That she cares. Okay?
What
is it? What was it? Put your hands in the air and spin around? Or something?
Yeah,
like-
anything
like
she does.
Karen
She's just
with
like,
your hands?
let's play Twist, and everyone wants to play Twist now. Like, no,
I
like
mean, it
Twist
was just
is so
like, I feel like it was
1995.
whimsical. It was like fun. It was
So
like whatever.
what happened
like,
was
put a video
it was
out.
after the reception. Her and Solange were playing around in iMovie, and it was like, let's pull up GarageBand. Let's make a song.
Let's
girl.
make a
And
song.
so
She made it on her Mac. I'm sure
she
that's
did,
how it was done.
and then she released it.
But it's like Zahir said. Can you give Solange a little bit? Like, seriously,
I
Solange
know.
just got married.
I know.
Right.
Give her like 2 more minutes, B, please.
I
No.
feel so bad about it. Plus, and then when I was looking at like the wedding
Do you
pictures,
really feel bad, Paige?
Yeah, I feel bad because like if I had a younger sister, I'd feel so bad for her.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
She
but,
can't give her like
no,
a
but
second.
like even when it was her wedding, there was an article about like how awesome Beyonce was to Solange at her wedding, like because she broke out in hives and Beyonce like helped her take a
Who
shower.
I really
or
feel
something.
sorry
Like,
for though is Carrie Hilson, because she has been trying. Right. We have not heard from Carrie Hilson since. And Beyonce's out here putting out foolishness.
Okay,
and
but point is
everyone's
that in
loving
the
it.
song, in case anyone in the audience has not caught up, she's basically like, put your hands in the sky, and everyone's like, woo, and she's like, touch the floor, and they're like, woo, let's do it because Beyonce did it. Like, there's no purpose.
I mean, she's like
where's the
spinning
soul?
around in a chair, running around.
Where's the
like,
meaning? Like, she's losing it.
twerking
But we're
in the
judging. Did you guys see the
bathroom.
memes on how, like, Baby Blue was, like, judging
Yeah, North.
North?
Oh, so
Like,
we're gonna.
you're a mom too, Beyonce. Like, I need you to
Right.
make sense too. Like, you're a mom
Right.
too.
North is so funny, I think. Like,
They both get
like
it.
and just her facial expressions, like, and when they do put like the captions, like, I'm like, that is what she's thinking. Like, she's judging everyone. It's like, why are you wearing that?
I think
like-
they both. I think North and Blue look at everyone. They're like, why are these
But
people
that was a
poor?
super
Don't-
bad move
don't
on
they get
Beyonce.
it?
It was
Yeah.
a super bad move. Just my
Well,
opinion.
speaking of North, her mom,
Oh.
the infamous, just put out those pictures from Paper magazine. What do you
Break
think about
the
them?
internet. Break my nerves. Break my nerves is what they do. Like I just.
I mean, I don't know why people were so shocked. Like, obviously, Kim Kardashian's
I wasn't
gonna
that
get
surprised.
naked.
I wasn't
What
that
else
surprised
is she supposed to do?
when she did it.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember when she cried on the show. She was like, I
Yes.
can't believe Playboy wanted me to
No,
get naked.
or
This
when
is
W-
full-on porn.
When
Oh.
she did the editorial for W magazine.
I don't remember that one.
And she was dressed, she was naked, and it was all painted, and it was supposed to be like
Like
a body
elegant.
art.
silver, like
Yeah.
paint, but like her boobs were showing and everything, and she was crying on the
I
phone.
do
She does
remember
that
that
ugly
from the
cry
episode.
face. And she was on the phone with her mom, and she was like, I can't believe they did it. And then in this one, she's full frontal, like,
And she's
you know, like she just
She's loving
started
every
cheerleading.
second.
She just made the cheerleading team. She's like, yeah. So,
it's just like Kim already enough. We've seen you naked.
we get it.
We
We've
get it.
seen
Yeah.
you naked.
We
We've
get it.
seen you
Yeah.
naked.
Wait, but how about that really funny meme? I just had to bring it up because memes are everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the really funny meme where it's like, oh, that moment when North is upset her mom used all her baby oil.
Right.
That was like
That is
everything
so-
to me.
Yeah, and plus the picture, like, it looks like she's like getting in a garbage bag.
Yeah, what's
Like,
that about?
I didn't get it. Finally, she's going where she belongs.
First of all,
I said
I
it.
mean,
I
it's
said
like
it.
she's all oiled
said it.
up, and then it looks like she's getting in a garbage bag, and
She's going home.
it's just
She's going home.
she's going home
Trash.
to God.
T-rash. Trash.
okay.
Well, I think they both need to get their lives together and remember that they're moms, that someday they're cute little kids
Are going to
that
have to
play
Google.
dolls together.
Bad enough, North is going to have to Google, and Ray J's name is going to pop up.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Now this. Like, this girl is going to have to be homeschooled for the rest of her life. Like, when she realizes who her family
Do you
is.
think they'll have friends? Like real
No,
friends?
no. They're
Do
going
you
to be
think
other
these kids will
celebrity
have?
kids.
What are their play dates like? Do they have play dates?
I mean, no, yeah, they go shopping.
Right. I don't think
North
any
has
other
a
celebrity
better
families will.
wardrobe than I could ever even imagine
Right.
having.
Right.
Like, it's just, she is awesome.
All right. Well, they need
Okay,
to
well, we
read a
have
motherhood
something
book.
a little, sad to talk about. So the Ferguson trial, well, not the trial, they're awaiting the grand jury decision on the police officer. So what are your thoughts about that situation? Well, let's just give a little background.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in August, Michael Brown was shot and killed by a police officer in Ferguson, Missouri.
Right.
And the police officer is awaiting for a grand jury to make a decision on whether or not he will be charged with anything. So the town is kind of in
Rage.
turmoil.
Yeah.
They've canceled school for Monday and Tuesday. They've arrested people for potentially making bombs. So it's just a lot of unrest there. So what are your thoughts on that?
It's a tough situation because sadly somebody's child is lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they're dead.
With no real
No real reason. Like, I
reason.
understand
That's
that,
the
you
number
know,
one point about all of this with what's going on in Ferguson is just, in my opinion, it's taken too long. This trial is taken way too long to come to a conclusion to really just
to happen.
Yeah,
Right.
it needs to happen already. Like,
You know, I
there's-
feel like there's no one's gonna win because at the end of the day, if the police officer doesn't get charged or if he does get charged, someone's
Gonna be hurt
18-year-old
over it.
son is still dead.
Dead.
You
Yeah,
know,
of
so
course, you don't
if
ever
he's in
really
jail, how does
find
that
justice.
really?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't even matter.
And then think about all of the other Mike Browns that haven't gotten this type
Right.
of publicity for it. So it's just like a tough place to be in, only because you want to see something happen. Like, we watched George Zimmerman walk away, and it's two totally different things, but we watched George Zimmerman walk. We got to see Jordan Davis
yeah,
or Jordan
there's
Dunn.
been multiple cases.
So I just feel like if he walks or doesn't get what the general society feels like he should get, it's still going to be
An issue.
it's going to be a problem.
It'll always
so.
be an.
And I mean, just the riots and protests. I mean, like, what does that hurting other people? What does that really bring? You know, and
It's-
like smashing windows of storefronts. What does
Yeah,
that?
but
It's
I
like
mean,
that
that's a way of
hurt
people to
people.
get even.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people will just
Yeah.
never get that whole, two wrongs don't make a right.
Right. Yeah.
Two wrongs don't make a right, people.
They make a left. A left.
Okay, so that was TMI, and we had talked about a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, so
of course,
up-
'cause that year's back,
Yes.
which is
welcome back.
awesome.
Daddy's home.
Good talk.
I've missed you guys so much. I have.
And on our next episode, we have our BTW segment with Zaire giving back. So he's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yes, so I went and reached out with the Renaissance Church of Newark
Yeah.
and Pastor Reddick, because like this holiday time is so important for families who don't have, because not that they don't need the rest of the year, but you really feel it at this time when it's
Yeah, of
about
course.
family. So he's doing a lot of great things in Newark, so I got a chance to hang out with him.
So we'll have a clip for that. And thank you for watching. Until next time.
TTYL.
TTYL.